I'm Aldyn, and I have not done a video in quite some time for YouTube, and so yeah, I thought it was time to get back in the mix, and got my cat who's ready to join me here. And so, I was just looking at what was going on with some different planetary stuff for the month of December. And today's December 4th, and a couple days ago, Jupiter went into Capricorn, and it's going to be in Capricorn. Jupiter's going to be in Capricorn for like a year, and this is my cat Luna also, so yeah, named after the moon. I actually didn't name her. She has always had that name since before I got her, when she was still kind of a kitten. Anyway, back to Jupiter though. Jupiter is, a really big gaseous planet, and it oftentimes represents expansion, abundance, spirituality. Can also have to do with the liver, which is a pretty big significant organ that does a lot of things, and including detoxifying. But yeah, Jupiter is often seen as joyous and expansive, but it can also be good to ground that energy, right? And Capricorn is very grounding, earth sign, and kind of can be a stickler, I guess, for all, this kind of feeling, ooh, everything's abundant. Well, what's really going on here? Let's get down to business. So yeah, I think that that's kind of what's going on there. And of course, we are all gonna experience our own realities in our own way, with the divine, with source, with God, however you like to define that. It's all the same thing. But yeah, I guess I'll just get right into this card reading, because why not? I already shuffled these cards, and they're Nature's Whispers Oracle cards by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. And whoops, well, there goes one. So anyway, here's the cover of the deck. Very cool. And the first card is going to be, assurance. Wow. That is such a, man, if you're a Capricorn like me, getting that assurance card, yeah, grounding and just everything I want, basically, assurance. Number 14. So there's 4 women here too. If you look at the card up close, let's see if you can really see that there. And I hope my phone doesn't stop recording randomly. I have never used my phone before to record a video, but I realized the quality was much better than the other camera I have, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, yeah, I think that this is just saying, okay, a lot of stuff might be coming to the surface right now. Also, if you're actively on your twin flame journey, wherever you're at, with your twin flame union, it might feel like there's some things that don't feel so good coming up, and that's okay, right? That's because you're ready to go more deeply into healing in that particular place and invite union into that space where you're calling for love. and that you have ignored. And so this is assurance that in doing that, you will ground that truth into your reality. So let's pull the next card. Next card. Okay, I was kind of afraid I got like two at once. It feels so thick, but it's just one. Yeah. Ooh, that's nice. Keep your dreams alive. Number 25. Keep your dreams alive. Yeah. So, it's safe to call it all in, don't hold back. Don't think something that is in your heart is not for you, or not for you in this lifetime, or not for you right now, or for you after you do this other thing first. From, the standpoint of attracting your dreams into your reality, it's not helpful to see the desire or the dream as something that is separate from you, and separation is an illusion. So the desire that you have is your desire because God gave it to you, and sure, you have to clean the pan before you can make the food or something like that. Like there's practical stuff involved, but there's nothing stopping you from having the meal, essentially. So you don't need to focus on feeling heavy in the things that you must do to achieve your desires. You can just take one step at a time and realize that is enough. Like I was calculating recently, and I don't remember the exact number, but I was like, well, I'd really desire to make $1 million, honestly. Like that, I desire that, and how would I do that? And so I broke it down. I broke it down by the month, how much I'd have to make, and how much by the day, and how much by the hour, and how much by the minute. And every minute, if you're making $1 million a year, you're making, I think it's like just under $2, less than $2 a minute. Which, if you think about it, it doesn't sound like very much, $2 a minute. Well, okay, like, yeah, and then you, per hour, it was like, like $115 or something like that. I hope I'm doing that right. Something in there, in this range. And so, yeah, I mean, there's different ways to see things and to value your time and your energy. And it's safe to move ahead in the way that you're guided to. Like, seek out the information that you feel like you're craving to really know and to feel, and let these kinds of pieces come together and ground you into what you desire. So same thing with your twin flame union. If you want harmonious union with your twin flame, then you really just need to look at what you must do in a way that feels appropriate to you. So if it doesn't feel appropriate to think about, watching all of Twin Flame Ascension School in a month or something like that, but you think that you really want to dive in to the next step, feel into what that next step is for you. You don't need to think about how you're going to do everything all at once. if you really desire to reach out to your twin flame, but you don't know how, then just take the next step. Just learn more about your connection and see what God is guiding you to do there. And like the next step will always be revealed. Maybe it's time to move in with your twin flame, and you know, you're having some resistance to that, or like it really could be anything. But the truth is that the time is always right now, and you don't need to wait until everything is perfect for you to live one life with your twin flame, or for you to feel the truth of your abundance. So you just start with where you're at. Where else would you start? Right. And let's see. Seek beauty, number 44. All right. Nice. Yeah. Well, beauty can be very grounding, and, you know, what is beautiful to you really matters. Aesthetics do matter because they help define your personal heaven on earth. They give you the experience reflected back to you, and so seeking beauty is really an inward journey. And when you find that beauty on the inside, it'll be easy to create that around you, but it also is just not separate from your inner. It's like it's all one thing. So you don't need to like try to, you know, do your inner work when you really feel like cleaning your house instead, or vice versa. Like, you just answer God's call in your heart, and you just take that next step, and the next thing will always be revealed. I know I personally have had like a lot of blocks to organization and cleaning up certain things, getting rid of certain things. And I realized that for me as a kid, like my parents were always, well, especially my mother was always very, seemed like very orderly, and like everything looked pretty pristine, and like stuff would even just like get thrown away that shouldn't have been thrown away, because it was just like kind of constant clean out. And I noticed I picked up like kind of the opposite habits in some ways, although I really like to get things really clean. When I do clean, I can make a mess, honestly. And I realized I was kind of hiding in my mess because I would, unbeknownst to me, I would use my mess as a way to deflect attention off of me, because I was getting negative attention as a kid. And so like if there was some kind of a little mess, then like that would give something else for like my parents to be upset about, besides putting that energy directly on me. So even though it was my mess and they were upset at it, there was like kind of a solution there, or so it seemed. So yeah, I've just been healing through that, and maybe there's something in there for you somehow, even if you're a really like tidy person, like feeling into just that next level there too, of inner beauty and outer beauty in your life, and how to make all of that align, and how to heal any trauma that you might have around seeking beauty. And let's see, we're going to do one more card. Maintain your childlike spirit. It's a really beautiful card. Yeah, so I think it's an important reminder that you can take things seriously, you can take yourself seriously, while still regarding your inner child and connecting with lighthearted part of yourself, and not being afraid of that, or holding back when you're really being kind of having that drawn out of you, maybe like in a connection with someone else, or just with your cats. Could be anything, just like the way that you're interacting with nature too. Just don't be afraid of how your heart really wants to love and express love. And I really just want to pull another card. Can't stop pulling cards. This is fun. And look, my camera's still recording. It didn't stop on me. All right, clear endeavor. Yeah. That's nice. Looks very wintry too, like this time of year. I mean, I live in LA or thereabouts, so not exactly snowing, but anyway, it is raining. Yeah, clear endeavor. I don't know, I love this card. It just feels really like a nice message to receive. Like if you have a vision in some area of your life, or maybe like you just see a grand vision of your whole life coming together, however, whatever that is, like respect the clarity that you've been given and move in that direction of the clarity, so that you may find more clarity, and that you may be given more as you choose to receive and love what you receive by fully embracing it, and expanding in love. So yeah, and same thing for you and your twin flame. If you have the next piece of what you feel in your heart, or what to do, how to communicate, or maybe it's just a piece of inner work that you feel like is your next step. Maybe it's going deeper with Jeff and Shalia's teaching, and becoming a serious student so that you can learn how to have a sustainable, harmonious union with your twin flame and with life itself. And whatever it is that is your next step, just trust the clarity and the peace that comes in fully choosing to take that next step. Yeah, so I think that feels really complete to me, and so I hope that you really enjoyed the card reading with, again, Nature's Whispers. Really, really beautiful deck, beautiful artwork, and I felt like the naturey-ness of it was really grounding as well. Earthy, Capricorn, yeah. So, well, I guess that's it. I'll see you in future videos, and I hope that you have a great December, or if you're watching this sometime in the future, then yeah, I hope that you found this video really pertinent to whatever it is that you're going through right now. All right, take care. Bye.